Hello and welcome to another episode of Map Talks. I'm Mats. Terribly sorry for the awful lighting conditions in here. It's almost 4 o'clock in the evening and it's already getting dark outside. I have the interior lights on, but no, sorry. It's just it's awful. Welcome. That's the winter for you. Yeah. Well, first off, I want to say thank you to all my viewers. And I've noticed from the analytics that a lot of you are not subscribers, which is nice to have people pop by, but I would of course prefer if you want to subscribe, because it helps the channel to grow, and you can turn on the bell icon so you know when I upload new content. Of course, not everything I do is for everyone, and that's sort of on purpose. Try to make at least a little bit of variation in what I talk about. I know it's become mostly Tesla related lately, naturally, because that's what I run as my daily driver. But I also try to try at least to keep an open mind and that's, not limit myself to that alone. And it is still fascinating to me. I've been doing this now for a few years, I think. Yeah, that people from from Melbourne to Rio is looking at this, and I just give them my opinion on things. And I appreciate the comments. I know someone even bought a car, partly at least because of what I had to say about it, and that's really still mind-boggling. I can't really imagine why I mean, it's humbly makes me happy. I mean, sort of, but it still baffles me in a way, in a good way, of course. These lighting conditions are truly awful. I'm sorry about it. I should really move the car. I can't because I'm plugged in, so I'm stuck. Sorry about that. I really wish this. I mean, the interior lighting. I can see clearly, but it apparently doesn't help anything on the camera. It's just I vanish in the darkness. But I was hoping to make I had this Ioniq versus the winter videos last year, but we have had, I think, a week of winter with snow and stuff, and then it went away. And in those days I didn't have the car. I had something else. Among them I had the Opel Ampera, so but there will be more snow over the new year, I imagine. So, but what can I say so far? The car still doesn't impress on short trips, because the energy draw in the beginning is so incredibly high, and it sort of takes time to settle. That said, when you have some uphill, downhill, very careful driving, it's good enough. It's good enough. And as I mentioned previous video, still part of me want to sell this and get a Standard H Plus, simply because I don't need it. And I also might get my debt down and my insurance costs, certainly, because I could start anew on the mileage, because the mileage on this one is getting pretty high now, and then the insurance is going up. So that's how it is. Probably won't do it, because you can't say I should have kept the Ioniq, because the Ioniq is still a very good car. Yes, it's being left behind in the range now, seeing everything that is coming. The Volvo, it's just exploding next year, isn't it? Because of the new EU rules. VW is coming with everything. That VW, Skoda, Seat, the PSA group, Peugeot, Citroën, and also Opel. It's coming with their very well priced cars with around 300 kilometers range, priced from around 25,000 euros or something like that and upwards. Very good. And also the new Opel, now the new Volvo XC40 Recharge. A bit strange to call an electric car Recharge, because hopefully you have to recharge it, but you know, it's, I don't know about that. And anyway, it's how it is. Until now, you had to sort of, you could, because it was dropping, the amount of new models weren't that big, but there's an avalanche coming now. And you sort of really just given up on trying to test every model. We have the MG coming, which I look forward to trying. I know it's already gotten very good reviews. I mean, is the Mercedes inside? No, but it isn't meant to be either. So take it for what it is. You know, it's a bit like the Ioniq. It is full of plastic, but it's still a very solid drive, and it's a good car. And it has decent range and decent quick charge times, which have been covered a lot lately here. I'm also glad to see that the VW group seem to take this electric car thing very seriously, with building up their own battery plants, and also their increasing cooperation with the Swedish Northvolt battery manufacturer, that is planning to be, and getting they're cooperating on battery plants together, which is very, very exciting. And they're also pushing their suppliers to become more and more carbon neutral. And I hope that means that they're gonna actually do something properly to become carbon neutral, not just buy some CO2 quotas and all that, buy yourself out of an issue. You don't solve the issue, you just it's also sort of like penance. It doesn't really amount to anything. That's my opinion of it anyway. I mean, it looks, the energy grid in Europe looks better and better. We have Norway is building some cables to connect us to even more to the continent. Of course, some politicians say, "Oh my God, no! They're stealing Norwegian hydropower, and we have to keep it for ourselves because it's Norwegian and it's cheap power and all that." And I think, like, no, because if we can supply Europe with clean power, we have surplus power. That's a good thing, because that means less coal and less gas and all that stuff, you know. And then in return, maybe we can get cheap wind and solar as a surplus from Germany and Scotland and stuff back, because they have a lot of surplus power. They don't necessarily know what to do with, because they don't store it for some reason yet. They probably will at some point, because when you store things, magic things happen. And you can sell it at the peak and you can buy at the bottom, so that means you make money when you buy and you charge up the batteries, and you make money when you sell and discharge them. So it's amazing. And also I think there is things going on in certain parts of Norway with solar and battery, home batteries and stuff, and that's very exciting. Really, really, really fun. If you want to know more about that, Robert Llewellyn at Fully Charged just did a brilliant video. He is lucky enough to have 2 power walls at his house, and now also has it's just very good, and it explains all of these things that I so wanted to talk about. And this is just very exciting and shows the democratization of the power grid that is happening in certain parts, and then just have to expand, because it gives so many possibilities, and also makes the grid more solid, because you can level out the demand. We have a pretty solid grid in parts of the western parts of Europe, but like the other countries that don't have this good solid grids, you know, we have very few blackouts. There in those countries, these kind of technologies makes even more sense, because then you can help to, you know, you can really help offload everything, and you can make local grids, and there's countless possibilities out there. And coal just became impossible to insure, apart from a few companies, among them Lloyd's, which isn't surprising considering their history. And of course China still insures and keep them running. They're building, I don't know why they're building them out, but at some point they'll stop because they'll be forced to, I think. But they have the huge explosion in people and in wealth of living, so I sort of think they don't have any choice right now, but that's probably about to change. And also you have the vehicle to grid technology, which are about to come out of this, living in this kind of testing phase for years now, and I think it's about to come out of that, and which is also opening a lot of possibilities for renting out batteries and making your car can make money while it's stationary, and all those dynamics, you know. So the future looks to be greener and greener and greener, and hopefully it's happening fast enough. Anyway, it was kind of a rambling video. Once again, thank you for watching. Do remember to comment, subscribe, leave and like if you want. And take care out there, everybody. See you in the next one. Bye bye.